Breaking news, according to Adam Schefter, according to Ian Rappaport, including to every single NFL insider, the Steelers are trading George Pickens, the maligned wide receiver, to the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones said before the draft he had two massive trades in the works, and people had linked the Steelers to the Cowboys. This is now, what are we, about 2 weeks post-draft, and it's getting done. According to reports, there are multiple draft picks coming back to the Steelers. I have not seen any details on that, but George Pickens is a Steeler no longer. Jerry Dulac had written just 2 days ago that the Steelers had no intentions of paying George Pickens beyond this year, and so I guess the writing was on the wall there. Mike Tomlin and company, and I think it was a Tomlin decision, moved off of Deontay Johnson last year because they didn't think they could work with that guy. George Pickens has taken plays off. George Pickens, while he's incredibly talented, showed up late to that Christmas Day game against the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Steelers have put up with a lot of crap in their past. They traded Chase Claypool. They traded Deontay Johnson. And now the most talented of the three is gone to, and he's going to a place where they don't know how the hell to handle distractions, the Dallas Cowboys. Your reaction, 412-928-9370. Dorin, your reaction.
I'm shocked. I thought that they, just didn't want to go into a situation this year that they were in last year, but it tells me a lot of things, though. I mean, a lot of things are going through my mind, speculating-wise, and it tells me that maybe Aaron Rodgers isn't coming. I think that Aaron Rodgers, if he were to sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers, they would want him to have two legit wide receivers to throw to, and now they might have news that he is probably not coming. He's probably going to retire maybe. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to act accordingly. We're going to get rid of George. We're going to get some draft picks, and we're going to go into next year's draft full force to get our quarterback and maybe pair a young receiver with that quarterback and have DK Metcalf on the other side. So I'm very shocked that they made this happen. I am curious to see what they get back, but it does tell me that the Robert Woods signing was more legit than just a transaction. So I think that he'll be number two.
I like DK Metcalf more than George Pickens. They're different players. They can both go down the field. They have different body types. Metcalf has had a longer track record of success, and he's not a guy who quits on the football field. So from that respect, I think even with trading Pickens, you're in a better position than you were last year, but it's not that different. It's not that different at all. Who's your number two wide receiver?
Robert Woods. He's a veteran receiver, could come in and learn the offense. I think that he knows Arthur Smith pretty well. He's going to learn. He's going to be your number two. And you're going to maybe let Roman Wilson compete. And you'll have Calvin Austin in the slot.
Are they punting on the 2022 season? That's a thought that comes through my mind.
Exactly.
We'll get into all the different angles on this. Here's another one. Kenny Pickett was the 20th overall pick in the 2022 draft. They traded him 2 years into his Steelers career. George Pickens, 52nd pick, their second-round guy, he's gone. They traded two guys from a draft that happened 3 years ago.
Yep.
Now, George Pickens has put up some statistics now and has had a decent on-the-field career, but that is two, at this point, wasted draft picks, depending on what the Steelers got in return here for Pickens.